So guys, out of 400 plus players in the entire NBA, the second overall pick, Mr. Jalen Green, is the absolute last player on this list and has the worst plus minus out of every single player that has stepped onto the hardwood floor in the NBA. And guys, for those who don't know what exactly a plus minus is, it's pretty much how a player affects their team when they're on the court and how they also affect the team when they're not on the court. And as you can see, out of the Houston Rockets' first 17 games into the NBA season, the Houston Rockets won one solo dolo folo game for the first months into the NBA season. Guys, the Houston Rockets almost went the entire calendar month of November, almost not winning a single game with Jalen Green in the lineup. Now, on November 24th against the Chicago Bulls, Mr. Jalen Green unfortunately suffered an injury. And since that day, and since Jalen Green has actually not been in the lineup, the Houston Rockets have not lost a single solo dolo game in over a 2-week span. And guys, they are currently on a 7-game winning streak as we speak. Guys, I don't know if you watching this video heard what I just said, but in other words, the Houston Rockets previously had the absolute worst record in the entire NBA, and now they're actually trying to fight and make a push to be in playoff contention, as they currently are the 12th or 13th seed as I'm making this video. Guys, now trust me, please turn up the volume. I'm definitely not saying, and I'm not the person to point the fingers, but this is just a topic in a conversation that I've been seeing across all social media platforms, NBA platforms, just everywhere, about if this winning streak is due to Jalen Green just not being in the lineup, and if they're honestly better without Jalen Green. Guys, you watch this video, please comment down below your personal thoughts, because I'm honestly interested to just see and hear what you guys have to think about this entire situation. Is it a coincidence? Are people just blowing this out of proportion? Regardless, guys, regardless of what people have to say or think about the situation, one thing for certain, and one thing that we just can't argue and disagree about, the Houston Rockets have been actually winning more games with Jalen Green than without him. And guys, it's also a fact that they've also only won one single solo dolo folo game with Jalen Green on the court. And guys, unfortunately, that's just not a good look. Now, looking at the numbers and just laying everything out on the table, the Houston Rockets have been a -20 when Jalen is actually on the court and a +8 when he is off the court. Obviously a bad look, like I said. And like I said, out of 400 players in the entire NBA, Jalen Green has the worst plus minus in the NBA. Jalen is actually averaging more turnovers than assists. And like I said, although it may seem like Jalen Green has been putting on a show and just destroying everybody in the league, making all these crazy dunks, it just hasn't been the start that I personally, and I'm sure a lot of other people, did not imagine. And the Houston Rockets going on this winning streak only makes things worse and just stirs up more conversation that is probably going to be brought up. Now, how do I personally feel about the situation and also about Jalen Green? Now, as y'all know, Jalen Green is personally my favorite player from this year's draft. And coming from a guy that was saying that he's probably going to be winning Rookie of the Year this year and comparing him to a young Kobe Bryant, I can fully admit for now that he honestly has to play better, and I don't think nobody can argue about that. Now, am I personally going to blame the entire Rockets' success because of Jalen Green not being in the lineup? No, I'm definitely not going to do that, because other players have been stepping up on that roster, and I know it probably seems like that from the outside looking in, but I feel like Jalen Green is definitely going to be a star in the league, and he is a rookie, so we obviously have to give him some time, and we can't just paint this picture and blow this entire situation out of proportion. Guys, just look at the stat line for the Houston Rockets in these past few games. It seems like they're all playing more of a collective, and they're all playing with purpose. They've managed to beat the Chicago Bulls, the Nets, the Hornets, and more in this winning streak. And if they can maximize on why exactly they've been actually winning and just key off of that, they really could make a playoff push. But let's just not act like the full reason of why they've been winning is because of the absence of Jalen Green. I still believe that Jalen, like I said, is he's a one-of-a-kind type of talent. He has a skill set to be something bright in the future. The man is a rookie. He's only played 17 games in the league, and give him time to adjust, learn, get a better IQ, learn to take care of the ball. And also when he comes back, just try to be a player that's actually benefiting the team. I personally just feel like his role whenever he was on the team was just not utilized at the best of his ability. Guys, like I said, I think that Jalen Green is definitely not a catch and shoot type of guy. That's not his main role. To me, Jalen Green plays better overall when he's getting more touches. But overall, like I said, I think Jalen Green is definitely going to be a bright player in the future. Guys, shout out to the entire Houston Rockets for the winning streak. I love how they're, finally bringing back light onto the city of Houston. I'm praying for Jalen Green, hoping that he has a safe injury, hoping that he comes back better than ever, hoping that he actually helps the Rockets win some games, because like I said, unfortunately, it's a fact that he's only won one game in his NBA career. Guys, let's just all pray that he finds his footing, and let's just see what happens. Guys, what do you guys think about this situation? If you made it to the end, thank you. Drop a comment down below about Jalen Green, about the Houston Rockets, and let's have a great basketball conversation going. Guys, if you made it to the end, like I said, please leave a like, smash that like button. It helps us small channel out in so many ways. You guys have no idea. Let's get to 17,000 subscribers. Follow me on Instagram at JuiceManHoops with the extra S at the end. If you're a young hooper and you want to get better at the game of basketball, if you want me to look at your film, dissect your game, or even just talk to me for 30 minutes on the phone, maybe network with me or just ask me any questions you may have, how to get offers, how to get recruited, hit the link in the description. I'm actually running a sale for the rest of the month of December, so book a film session with me and let's get better at the game of basketball together. Like I said, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for making it to the end, and it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.